Have you ever wondered if a child is staring up in space, just stacking objects, or is resistant to change? This could be a sign or symptom of a child living with autism. Hello, my name is Chinimere Mopara, and I'll be doing my informative speech presentation on autism. So, what is autism? According to an article by Autism Speaks, autism is referred to as a broad range of conditions characterized by challenges with social skills, speech, and nonverbal communication. Also, autism can vary from person to person. The purpose of my speech is to inform the public about this disorder and how it's rapidly affecting children and their parents today. According to the Center of Diseases, autism affects 1 in 59 children in the US. That's a huge growth from 1970s when just only 1 in 10,000 children had autism. This could be because people weren't familiar with autism. Autism is also known to have appeared in more males than females. Research suggested to scientists that it could be a sex-linked disorder, but nothing has been proven yet. Statistics have shown 1 in 42 males are diagnosed with autism compared to 1 in 189 females. 60 years ago, autism was seen as a mental retardation. Facts about autism. Autism usually appears is usually diagnosed in kids ages 2 to 3. It can be diagnosed as early as 18 months. Some of the symptoms of autism include no spoken languages, no eye contact, no facial expressions, the tone of voice is different, repetitive body movements such as rocking, flapping, spinning around, running back and forth. Also, spinning wheels, shaking sticks, flipping levers, staring at lights, spinning objects, lining up objects, repeatedly touching objects, narrow extreme interest in specific topics. Resistance to change is the most common symptoms. Some kids don't like to have the same daily schedules, the same meal menu, and the same route to school. This can be proven to be very difficult for parents with kids living with autism. Some of the theories that were disproven by scientists. The most profound theory was suggested by Dr. Leonard Kanner in 1943. He described autism as a unique condition caused by unloved mothers. Basically, if a mother doesn't love her child, he proposed that the child could have autism. This was just proven not to be true. Another second theory that was disproven by scientists was by Dr. Bernard Rimland in the 1960s and 1970s. He said that bad parenting leads to autism, which is not true. The most prominent theory that is happening today in the US is the one called the anti-vaccine movement. People believe that vaccination could lead to autism. This has been disproven by scientists countless of time. That is not true. Vaccination does not lead to autism. Parents should always vaccinate their kids. Treatment for autism. Treatment for autism should begin as soon as possible after diagnosis. Early treatment for autism is important as proper care can reduce individuals' difficulties while helping them have new skills and make most of their strengths. There's a wide range of issues facing parents with autism, parents that have children with autism, because there's not a single best treatment for them. So parents have to work closely with doctors and health professionals to look for the perfect treatment for their kids. There are 3 types of autism. Obviously, autistic disorder is the first one, but there's also 2 milder ones, such as Asperger's syndrome. Asperger's syndrome is people with moderate symptoms of autistic disorders. They might have social challenges and unusual behaviors and interests. However, they typically do not have any problems with language or intellectual ability. One prominent example is actress and comedian Amy Schumer. Her husband has Asperger's syndrome, and the happy couple just welcomed a baby boy. Progressive development disorder. This is sometimes called atypical autism disorder. These people have fewer or milder symptoms than those with autistic disorder. The symptoms might cause only social or communication challenges. And last but not least, a personal example for me is one of my friends' who was diagnosed with autism at the age of early 3. She told me about all the challenges she faced with her son. And I was so inquisitive about how I could help her. So I decided to do my informative speech outline on autism. And I would like to tell you, I would like to make it known that research is still ongoing on autism on how to prevent this disorder or how to treat this disorder. Thank you for listening to my speech.